Hello and welcome to the Mctaggart Attack podcast. I'm Kevin Mctaggart. I am a stand-up comedian who lives in Vermont, and my podcast is my way of giving my thoughts and opinions on whatever I want. On Wednesdays, I do What's Pissing You Off Wednesday, where I rant about stuff on your behalf. You just have to let me know what that stuff is, and I'll get mad about it for you. That's how it works. But most of the other episodes are just my thoughts on things. Movies I've seen, topics of the day, topics in general, potential stand-up comedy material. That's basically how it works. And what I wanted to talk about in this episode was a topic that came up once again this weekend with the U.S. women's soccer team winning the World Cup. Congrats to them. And there has been a lot of flack towards them for their choreographed celebrations, for their excessive celebrations. Some people think they're excessive celebrations. And excessive celebrations in sports has been a issue or a topic for a while, I suppose. And I thought this episode would be good a time as any to give my thoughts on this topic. Because like I said, we had the U.S. women's soccer team do it. But I can remember when Terrell Owens was playing in the NFL, he got a lot of flack for his celebrations, for standing on the star in the center of Dallas Stadium, Cowboys Stadium, and how upset they were about that. Or when players hit a home run now, they flip their bats, and opposing teams are upset about that. Or just anyone, like in football, excessively celebrating anything. I know that the NCAA has rules about taunting. And so you can't do any type of real celebrations in college football. And there's lots of other examples as well. I could go on and on with all of these examples that I have. And really, I'm in favor of excessive celebrations in sports. I'm all for it. I mean, sport is a game. Sports are basically a game that children start playing. It's a game. It's not like real life or whatever. It's an escape from reality. And if you do something good in a game, you're going to be excited about that. You're going to want to express yourself. And you can express yourself however the fuck you want in the game. And I think it's ridiculous that sports leagues try to, put a halt to it. Like the NCAA, or I think even like NBA has like taunting rules. I think everywhere has like taunting or excessive celebration rules. And that to me all is just a bunch of bullshit. The only way, in my opinion, do I think you can put a stop to excessive celebrations is stop the team from scoring. Play better defense. You want the opposing player to stop acting so cocky and arrogant after they catch a pass or hit a home run or whatever? Don't let them do it. Because really, that's most of the people that are upset about excessive celebrations. Fans of the opposing teams. It's ridiculous that this is what it's come down to is, oh, we don't want to hurt the losing team's feelings. Bullshit, they lost. They deserve all that they get. If you're doing poorly in a game, you deserve to get your feelings hurt. If you're doing poorly in a game, you deserve to see the other team celebrate excessively, doing whatever the hell they want. Well, maybe not exactly all the hell they want. Don't get too pornographic out there. But, I mean, maybe you can limit the types of taunting or whatever. But, I mean, excessive celebrations should... I have no problem with them. You know, choreographed, whatever. Do it. It's ridiculous. And how you stop it is don't let them do it. Like, play defense. Play better. That's how you put an end to this. That's how you stop them from, celebrating so much. You don't want the U.S. women's soccer team to, score on you and then have them celebrate. Don't let them score on you. You don't want Terrell Owens to celebrate a touchdown. Don't let him score a touchdown. You don't want a football player to score a touchdown. Don't let them score a touchdown. Just expression should be, it's fine. I have no problem with expression during a game, during a sports game. It's just ridiculous to me that we have to do that. And I feel like it's mostly just to hurt, mostly not just so that we don't hurt the other team's feelings or the other player's feelings. Who cares about their feelings? Their feelings are already hurt. They fucking lost. They lost. How do they solve this in the future? Play better. Use it as inspiration. If you feel bad about them doing that to you, make sure they never do it to you again. There should be no problem, absolutely no problem with excessive celebration in sports. It's ridiculous. Would I hate it if I saw the opposing team celebrating after they beat my team? Of course I would. Would I want excessive celebrations banned? No, because what if my team was the winning team and they excessively celebrated? I'd be all fucking for it. And I understand the repercussions if another team excessively celebrates on my team. If they don't deserve it, if my team plays like shit, then or plays badly or loses, I have no problem with the opposing team celebrating, acting like a bunch of damn fools, doing whatever the fuck they want to do, because they won or they scored or whatever the fuck. It just doesn't fucking matter to me. Fucking stupid that people are upset about this. It's ridiculous. I hate how seriously people take sports. It's sport. It's a game. It's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to have fun playing it. You're supposed to excessively celebrate if you fucking win or if you do well or whatever. We're not goddamn robots yet. The robot revolution hasn't started. Well, it is sort of starting with what we do with smartphones and sticking our faces into smartphones all the fucking time. But really, it's just starting. We might as well still express ourselves. It's goddamn ridiculous. Who cares if we hurt a loser's feelings? They lost. They deserve those repercussions. It's ridiculous, really. It's annoying as hell whenever I see people complain about this shit. You know, people need to pick other stuff to be angry about. And excessive celebrations is not a thing you should be angry about. What you should be angry about, don't be mad at the other team for excessively celebrating. Be mad at your team for sucking so bad that they did excessively celebrate. You don't like that the player you hated excessively celebrated? Be mad at your player for not doing well enough. It's like we live in a culture where it's never blame yourself, always blame others. Oh, you want to blame the winning team for excessively celebrating. You blame your team for sucking so bad. That's what you fucking do. Take some fucking credit from your own fucking team that they fucking suck. Don't blame the winning team for excessively celebrating. So fucking stupid. And it's like in baseball. Baseball, you want to know why baseball is losing, is no longer like the top sport anymore? It's because of the stupid fucking hidden rules or whatever like that. Oh my god, a player hits a home run off of you and you want to hit him the next time around? It's your fucking fault for throwing that pitch. Hit yourself, why don't you? Hit yourself instead of hitting that player who hit a home run off of you and flipped his bat. Oh my god, he flipped his bat. It's ridiculous. Stop. You know how you stop someone from hitting a home run and flipping their bat? Strike him out. That's how you fucking cure that shit. And you want to hit him next time? No. Hit yourself. Slap yourself in the face instead of hitting a player with a baseball bat at 100 miles per hour and killing them. You want to fucking kill a baseball player because they hit a home run off of you because you suck at your job. Alright, I think that's all I've got for this episode of the Mctaggart Attack podcast. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to reach me, the email address is mctaggartattack@gmail.com. You can find me on Twitter at KevMcT. That's at KEVMCT. Or if you can't fucking spell because you're an idiot, it's the first 3 letters of my first name and the first 3 letters of my last name. There's also the Facebook page for the Mctaggart Attack podcast where you can find me. And that's basically all I have for this episode. Thank you for downloading it and listening to it. If you like it so much, tell your friends. If you hate it so much, tell your enemies. Tell someone. And thank you so much for all of the great downloads that I've had the past couple months. It really seems like people are enjoying my content. And I hope that more and more people enjoy it. And I'm very appreciative of all the downloads that I've gotten over the past couple months. And that's the bottom line if you smell what the Mctaggart Attack podcast is cooking.